It's downhill all the way from here. Great exclamation to hear when I'm out on my mountain bike, but tomorrow on my birthday, no thank you, not so much, don't tell me that. I love the South Downs where we live, but last October I broke my ankle in what the physio sniggeringly refers to as the pine cone incident. Slowly, I'm glad to say, my ankle is getting better, it's making progress to everyone's relief, but I just want to get back out there. Now, nevertheless, I must admit there is going to be an inevitable decline one day. I'm not sure exactly when my prime was, but eventually it really truly will be downhill all the way from here. But being a glass half full kind of person, I prefer to kind of push that thought away. Now, I'm certainly not going to start dyeing my hair or, using filler to fill in the wrinkles or what have you. I'm not going to hide the decline, but my ankle is undeniably getting slower, rather slower than when I was younger. And in the meantime, I can daydream about the things I'd like to go to, the places I'd like to cycle. I'd like to go horse riding around Tuscany, hike the Pennine Way. I'd like to revisit East Africa and Darjeeling in the Himalayas, maybe go hiking in Nepal, horse riding in Tuscany. And as well as sightseeing, I'd like to go and experience living in those places, settle there for a bit. And after all of those places, well, I'd love to maybe have a small holding in rural England, keep a few chickens, maybe a pig, some goats, grow more of our own fruit and veg, and develop the place as one season rolls on to the next. It'd be hard work, but that would be just so satisfying, heavenly in my imagination. So those are all things that I'm daydreaming of when my ankle mends, things I'd put on my bucket list, I suppose you'd say, places to go, lifestyles to live. Now, not to be a pessimistic person, but it's just not going to all fit, is it? I would need eternity, and I'd need the eternal energy of youthfulness. I'd need a proper ankle, and hair dye, that just wouldn't help, would it? But Easter, that does give me great hope for my very optimistic bucket list. This is one of the things that Easter means to me. Because you see, rather than talking about people going to heaven, the Bible talks about heaven coming to earth, a recreation of paradise on earth. And Jesus, resurrected at Easter, the first one born into this exciting new possibility. Defeating our limitations, not by cheating death with a narrow escape, but going through it and out the other side. I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die. Jesus said those words to Mary, the sister of Lazarus, shortly before Easter. After death, resurrection, and life. Now, I'm glad that Jesus said so much about resurrection and defeating death before giving a demo of that to back up his words on Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Gives me a concrete reason for my hope. And this new creation that Jesus has opened a way for is described in such breathtaking beauty. It's described as there are 12 gates, each one made of a single pearl. The main street of the city, made of pure gold as clear as glass, and down the middle of the great street of the city flows the river of the water of life, as clear as crystal. And that flows from the throne of God and of the Lamb. On each side of that river stands the tree of life, and the leaves of that tree are for the healing of the nations. And this beautiful place is populated too. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. They will be his people. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the former things have passed away. Now, I'm guessing this new creation wouldn't appeal to everyone. I do understand not all people are interested in giving God any place in their lives. Perhaps maybe their bucket list is an awful lot shorter than my one. But anyway, sooner than I would like, it will soon be downhill all the way from here. But I believe in Jesus there is resurrection and eternal life on earth. Trekking, small holdings, mountain biking, pony trekking, the lot. And I wonder, is that a hope that could arouse your interest perhaps? Happy Easter to you all.